Welcome back, one and all. So, here we are on the solitary island, and let us equip, first off today, we're going to equip the Curse Shield. We're going to get into battle. So today, hopefully, we're going to be able to start off going up that giant tower. So I've come to the solitary island and have equipped the shield, and there's Terra dancing around. Just hit herself, berserked, confused, doomed. All those nasty things with the Cursed Shield. However, after fighting 149 battles, dispelled the curse on shield. So now, the shield becomes the Paladin Shield. So let's take that off. Best way to do that, since you're confused and really weak, I don't suggest on taking strong enemies or going into a new area. Just come to the solitary island where all the enemies pretty much kill themselves off. And just do that 255 times. Or 250 times, sorry. So, no effect on water, earth, wind, or poison, as well as it absorbs holy, lightning, ice, and fire. Wow. As well as you can learn Ultima from equipping it. I don't know if that will double. I think it does double if you equip that plus Ragnarok. I think it will double your learning for Ultima, and I think everybody can equip it. Looks like almost everybody can equip it. Well, except for obviously Umbro. And it houses Hero Soul, which is probably Cecil from Final Fantasy IV. Anyways, so for today's adventures, you're going to want to have wall rings on everybody, as well as get everybody's magic power up as much as possible. You're also going to want to have life 3. It's an auto life. You learn it from Phoenix. And what will happen is when a character with life 3 cast on them, when they die, or get KO'd, whatever you want to call it, they'll come back to, they'll automatically come back to life. That's going to play a very important point in this, area we're coming up to. Also, the area we're coming up to probably has the most enemies in the entire game. Well, besides the final area. But it has quite a lot. So come to the center of the neck of Serpent Trench. And I take off. It's kind of leaving me nervous that I'm too close there. There we go. So you want to make sure you're using your strongest mage characters. Now I think you can use, what are you doing? Okay. I think you can use Mog's Charm to get up here without encountering any enemies. Just out of curiosity. Nah, you cannot warp out. That's rather crappy. So let us climb the stairs. It's pretty standard. And we're going to be taking on mages, or magics. Level 10 magic here. He is weak to fire and holy. And he has level 1 spells, and he counters with haste. Now, if you have wall rings on, none of the enemies are going to be very effective. Also, I'm gonna have to put on some whatchamacallits, flotations. Basically, level 2 there, he absorbs bio, uses Banish once in a while, and he's reflected, mostly a gravitational user, as you saw. Right now, your best friend is pretty much Ultima. This is why I really highly suggest getting the Ragnarok, because Ultima will ignore all reflect statuses, as well as it'll do a major amount of damage. Also in these areas you have a chance, safety bit, you have a chance of running into magic pots, I believe. Safety bit protects from mortal damage attacks, so like death and stuff like that. Ooh, magic urn. There's Spigot of the Devil. He absorbs everything. He's a good guy for he's a good rage for Gao to learn. You can't really do anything. They just kind of heal you. They're not really bad or anything. They have a high chance of running away. But you do want to encounter them once, because that will bring them to the Veld. And then try to learn... try to get them as a rage. So that's awesome. Oh, and Celeste 1 Whirlwind Quarter? Holy crap. You're going to want to try to learn as many spells as you can, but the Life 3 is the most important one. Let's get that. Alright. The other thing you'll notice is you gain no experience in this area. It's all purely, I think, 5 to 10 magic points, so this is a great place to grind up for your magic spells. Because you can learn magic at a very increasing rate. Alright, what do you got? Magic, let's see here. Okay, that dead guy there, I believe he's magic 60? I don't know. Anyways, let's just get out Ultima. Alright, magic 40 is weak to lightning, that's the Parasol guy, absorbs bio, and can cast Sleep, Confusion, Vanish, or Silence on your character. Ow. Mage 50 is weak to Fire and Holy, that's the undead guy there. He uses a lot of death attacks, as well as he counters with haste. And as you saw, the level 60, I believe, he or she is weak to fire, absorbs ice. Also, she uses high level spells like Quake. This is why you want Float on, because Quake will not be reflected. And she uses Whirlwind, which reduces characters to a single or like single digit HP. Now after battle, always heal up. You have like an endless supply of MP though, because all you have to do is just osmosis them. But yeah, that level 60, watch out, make sure you're floating in the air. And ooh, Jinjai shield. Don't think I have one of those. Make sure you're floating in the air, because if she casts that whirlwind, you're screwed. Not really special, high defense, one of the better shields. There's just a lot of enemies in here to go through. You should be okay, because like 90% of the spells enemies use against you are reflected. So if you have the wall ring, you're pretty much invincible. Just remember to heal up after battle. Just cast Ultima all the time. That's all you have to do. This is why Ultima is such great. You don't have to worry about reflectives. Like that level 80, I think that guy is. Not quite sure. That guy, level 80 with the thing on his back. He's weak to bio. Oh no, sorry, that's, who is that? Whatever. Level 70, okay. He's weak to ice, absorb fire. Uses level 3 spells. He counters a lot with Rasp and osmosis and stuff like that, but it's all reflectable. I think most of the enemies here also die when they run out of MP, because all you can do is use magic in this area, by the way. You can't do anything else, it's a purely magical area. Yeah, we learned Fire 3. I think I have like 3 characters that have Life 3. Just remember to stop periodically, leave one guy alive to absorb some MP from them. Another thing is that you can use the Vanish, what is it called? Vanish X-Zone trick or Vanish Banish trick? Vanish, haha. Oh, hey, who do we have here? And we have a Stunner, which is a weapon, I think, for... Let's talk to the dragon first, we'll check out the Stunner later. Here we have the Holy Dragon, or White Dragon for censorship. Nothing special. It's not weak to anything. All he'll do is pretty much cast Holy, which is reflected. And then the rest of the time, he's not going to do very much. He's going to keep trying to dispel, but if you have wall rings on, that's not really going to do anything. Like I said, he's not weak to anything, so just go at him with Ultima as much as you can. It's actually one of the easiest dragons to fight, because he doesn't have a lot that can damage you. You can also silence him too. In fact, I don't think I've really shown silence. Maybe I should try that. If you silence him, he's pretty much... Well, he can dispel me from float, which reminds me to... Is it here somewhere? There's the spell. I must be missing it. Vanish, float, I don't know. Let's just reflect his butt. He's actually really easy, and yeah, he went down like that. With the reflect rings, you're pretty much invincible. Like I said, you're going to want to make sure you heal up outside of battle, obviously. But, ooh, 10 magic points, Gambler and Slow, Gambler and Haste 2. We get a Pearl Lance. Alright, 3 dragons left also. Alright. Oops. Stunner randomly casts Stop. Oh no, it's for Shadow, sorry. And a Pearl Lance, which has a holy attack for Edgar and Mog. Awesome, eh? That's pretty cool. Yeah, you get no experience, no gil in this place. It's all just... It's all pure magic points, so that really gives you a good time to level up your spells if you're behind on any. Which I don't seem to be on his case. Okay. Let's get out of here. I think there's about 5 levels. I think we're on level 3 now, aren't we? We have level 80 mages. They're weak to bio. They don't have reflect themselves, but what they'll do is if they're around enemies, they'll reflect their spells off of those reflected enemies, and then cast it towards your party, or they'll use positive spells to cast on your party if you're caused with reflect, to cast it on their own people. So basically they're like a smart enemy. They're a tactically sound enemy. But they're not very strong. They're mostly just the healers of the group. But as always, Ultima is your friend in this area. Yeah, Ultima's a really good spell. I think this is the first time it's learned. Or sorry, its appearance. Here we have level 90. As always, just Ultima everything. Level 90s are Earth Elemental. Or sorry, they're not Earth Elemental. They're immune to Holy Earth and Water, and they absorb Wind. They use strong spells like Meteor. Yeah. So you're gonna want to take them out quick. Good X Zone does. X Zone, I said the X Zone Vanish trick before, but in actuality, X Zone's also just pretty good by itself in this area, because X Zone will actually, like, the enemies are fairly susceptible to Banish in this area. But be warned that level 20 mage, he uses Banish on your party, and that has a chance of taking out your whole party no matter what you do. And also, that's why you want to keep healed up, because level 90 will use stuff like Matron, the most powerful spell in the... even more powerful than... oh, what is it? Ultima? It's a very powerful fire spell. Ooh, 4-star. Actually, that's the same one. So watch out for him. I think we're almost at the top, too. Ooh, here. At the top. Alright, so let's head on in. And we get ourselves a gem box. So what does a gem box do? It's a relic. And when you equip it on somebody, it changes their fight to X magic. So now, what they'll be able to do is they'll be able to cast 2 magic spells in 1 turn. That's really cool. There you go. Very powerful device. heal up, because I got hit with a meteor attack. Let's make our way down. Crap. I don't want to return it. We have to? Who's this guy? Who are you? What are you doing? Don't do that. Stop that.